Hello, my name is Eduardo Carrasco, but I prefer to go by Tiger because it's my middle name and I like it better. I'm 17 years old, I'm a junior at Broadway High School, and the poem I chose to do is called I Am Not Yours, and it's written by Sara Teasdale. The reason I chose this poem is because the famous composer turned it into a very difficult but amazing song, and my choir had the opportunity to not only learn it, but to perform it at our most recent concert. During the process of learning the song, I fell in love with the poem. We all have the desire to not only be in love, but to be loved back. Sara Teasdale was born on August 8th, 1884, in St. Louis, Missouri. She lived in a poor family and was homeschooled until age 9. At age 15, she went to school at Hosmer Hall, which is an all-girls school in St. Louis, where she chose to study theater and drama. In 1907, 4 years after graduating, Sara's first poem, Sonnets to Dews, was published in a local newspaper. Later that year, she released many other poems. In 1911, she released a new set of poems, which included Helen of Troy. It was well received by critics who praised its lyrical mastery and romantic subject matter. From 1911 to 1914, she met many different gentlemen. Since she was 30, she felt pressured to get married, so she did, to Ernst Filsinger, a businessman. Before getting married, she released I Am Not Yours. She had weak physical and emotional health, and it progressively got worse. In 1918, Sara won a Pulitzer Prize for her 1917 poetry collection. Sara's emotional life became more and more unstable, and she soon fell into deep depression. In 1929, she filed papers for a divorce. On January 29, 1933, at the age of 48, Sara was found dead in her bathtub. She had committed suicide. Before her death, she had released a poem, I Shall Not Care, which many said was her suicide note, mostly because of its depressing undertone and themes of abandonment, bitterness, and contemplation of death. Sara Teasdale's major themes were love, nature's beauty, and death. In her poem, I Am Not Yours, the major theme is love. The poem expresses the longing to find love and fill in the empty feeling that only love and affection can give. The structure of I Am Not Yours is 3 quatrains, which is 3 stanzas of 4 lines. The second and fourth line in each stanza rhymes. The figurative language that is used in this poem is imagery, metaphor, and simile. In the first stanza of I Am Not Yours, she states that she is not lost in her lover. In the second stanza, she admits that love is there, but it's not enough. She wants a true love deeply. In the third and last stanza, she conveys her desire for passion. She pleads her lover to make her feel and show this passion. I Am Not Yours by Sara Teasdale. I am not yours, not lost in you, not lost, although I long to be. Lost as a candle, lit at noon, lost as a snowflake in the sea. You love me, and I find you still, a spirit, beautiful and bright. Yet I am I, who long to be, lost as a light is lost in light. Oh, plunge me deep in love, put out my senses, leave me deaf and blind, swept by the tempest of your love, a taper in a rushing wind.